French in the Netherlands started to look for ways to get wealthy by finding trade routes and exploring and colonizing. The Northwest Passage was a river passage that led from the Atlantic Ocean to Asia. The first country that would control this passage would have trade routes directly to China, gaining wealth and riches. Giovanni de Verzano sailed under the French flag in 1524, hoping to find the world-famous Northwest Passage, which is the waterway that would lead from the Atlantic Ocean to Asia. Instead, he found nothing. The French tried once more in 1534 and another in 1536, sending Jacques Cartier to explore the new land. He traveled up the St. Lawrence River, the present-day Montreal. The rapids blocked the way, causing Cartier to turn back. The French would not claim this land until 75 years later. French and English claims angered Spain. Religious conflicts were going on at the same time. Florida was a deadly battleground. During 1564, French Protestants named Huguenots found a colony and called it Fort Caroline. Spanish troops soon came under the command of Pedro Menendez de Aviles and built a fort near Fort Caroline and called it St. Augustine, and tried to tell the French to move, but they wouldn't. The Spanish soon brutally massacred the French, and they conquered the territory. In response, Samuel de Champlain sailed for the French and explored further in the St. Lawrence River, where he founded the fur trading post in Quebec. It was the first permanent French settlement in North America. These activities helped open rich fur trade with Native Americans, and the colony of French people thrived, naming this territory New France. In 1609, Henry Hudson sailed under the Dutch flag to find the Northwest Passage that led to China. Instead, he encountered a river, later naming it the Hudson River. Henry Hudson tried again in 1610, this time sailing for the English. This time he went north and found present-day Canada, where he encountered upon a bay. This bay was later named the Hudson Bay. Although they did find land, they had to endure harsh winter, causing the crew to rebel. The crew placed Hudson, his son, and a few loyal members in a small boat to shore. They were never seen again. After Hudson's voyage in 1609, the Dutch built Fort Nassau in 1614 in present-day Albany, New York. In 1626, the Dutch bought Manhattan from the Native Americans and founded the town named New Amsterdam on the site that would later become present-day New York City. The Dutch colonized the territory and named it New Netherlands. It was located along the Hudson River in present-day New York. During this year, in 1626, it thrived on fur trade, making the colony successful. The French and Dutch had a large impact in present-day U.S. Some states, like Louisiana, still speak French or Dutch because of the exploration of the French and Dutch, who also passed their culture on. Religion was also spread to the Native Americans, and different people practiced the religion because they were introduced to it. Maps, cartographers, and people now know the world better because of maps and the exploration of European countries. Even though the age of exploration might have happened hundreds of years ago, they still impact us in our everyday world.